It is my great pleasure to introduce to you tonight our very own Bill Crumb. Bill.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. By the way, I just wanted to remind everybody, have you gotten your flu shots yet? Your vaccine, right? Please be careful about the possible side effects of the vaccine shot. This happened yesterday, and it's an important lesson to our group. A friend of mine just had the second dose of the vaccine at the vaccine center. Afterwards, he began having blurred vision on the way home. When he got home, he called the vaccine center for advice to ask what he should do. Should he go to the doctor or go to the hospital? What should he do? He was told not he was told not to go to the doctor or the hospital, just return to the vaccine center and pick up his glasses. All right. Welcome, everybody. I can everybody just raise a hand if you're a YouTube user? Boy, oh, maybe 50% of you. Boy, you're missing something. By the way, I got a lot of this material from a wonderful educational site called CGF Global. That's CGF Global. If you have, if you want to learn something about computers, go ahead and check out G is in or G is in George, C is in Charlie, F is in Fox Global. Wonderful, wonderful website. YouTube is a free video sharing website that makes it easy to watch online videos. You can even create and upload your own videos to share with others. Originally created in 2005, YouTube is one of the most popular sites on the web, with visitors watching over around 6 million hours of videos per month. That's 200 million hours every day, right? If you've ever watched a video online, there's a good chance it was on a YouTube video. YouTube allows you to upload, view, and share videos across various topics such as entertainment, education, music, gaming, and more. Users can engage with content by linking, commenting, and subscribing to their channels. And I'll explain that to you as we go through the presentation. How do you subscribe to a channel, for example, right? Why use it? One reason to use YouTube it's so popular is the sheer number of videos you can find. There are over 100 hours of video uploaded every minute. So there's always something new to watch, right? You'll find all kinds of videos on YouTube. Affordable, adorable cats, quick cooking demos, funny science lessons, quick fashion tips, and a whole lot more. And what I want to do is, before we get too far in here, is give you some examples of that. Check out a few of the YouTube videos on the next slide. What I'm going to do is on the next slide, I'll show you the different categories, for example, they have. You can look at how to tie a fly, how to replace a garbage disposal, how to use a CPAP machine, add memory to your computer, cook lasagna. You could learn Excel, set up contacts on your own, how to set up contacts on your iPhone, how to use files and folders on your PC or Mac. They have videos on all these subjects. How to make a quilt. You could play music, play games, play movies, watch news, watch sports, right? What I'd like to do is switch over and just give you a couple examples of that. Here's my YouTube account, right? And you see up here it says all live music, whole way across here. If I just click on music And then if I want 70s music, I click the search bar and request 70s music. And there's 70s greatest hits. I click that, 70s greatest hits, Amazon Music Unlimited. You get 3 months for free there. But you can scroll down through here, the best of the 70s songs. You click it. Oh, it's going to take me there. Okay. Let me go back. I didn't want to exit YouTube, and I did. And if I go down here to music, '70s music, and '80s music. One of the things you can do is say, I want news, right? I click on news, and I've got news from 9 News, all different sources. NBC News, MSNBC, CBS News. You can get lost in the news world, right? How to use files and folders. How to use files and folders, right? Windows Basics, files and folders. There's GCF, the Learning Center, right? It's a free website. If I click on that, I'm going to get a tutorial on how to use files and folders. Oftentimes, like this one, best way to organize your files and folders, I'll click on it and I'll get.
Fortune is my best friend. Hey, when it comes to writing,
Here's a commercial.
and I'm not just talking.
Let's talk about the commercial for a minute. It's free, and what you're doing is free. Therefore, there's going to be commercials at many of the videos you might want to watch. They're usually 3 or 5 seconds.
Welcome to the most exciting video that you are ever going to watch. Yes, it is. And what will we be covering, you ask? Sports cars? Explosions? The top 10 most dangerous bees? Even better, file organization. Oh yes.
I'm sure you all want to do that, right? But you get the idea, right? You can do how to fix a garbage disposal. Right? Here you go. How to fix a garbage disposal. And how many videos are there of that? Lots. So it's actually a video demonstration of how to do it. Oh, I want to do one. I'll get to that later. Okay, everyone, get the idea of what you can do with it. Another reason it's so popular, it's all about user-generated content. Instead of videos from major TV networks and movie studios, you'll find amazing and creative videos made by people just like you. And YouTube isn't a one-way street. You can jump in, record, and share your own videos and become part of the community. It's not appropriate for the content is not necessarily appropriate for everybody. Right? With so much content in YouTube, it's important to note that not all YouTube videos are appropriate for everyone, especially children under the age of 13. However, there are tools where you can use, such as safety mode, to restrict certain types of video content. Now that you know the idea behind YouTube, let's get ready to dive in and start watching YouTube videos. And I want to show you how you watch a YouTube video, right? I'm going to bring up this is kind of a sample video. So I'm going to bring it up. Maybe. There it is. And I'm going to start it. Some home person made this video.
Ah, it's a beautiful winter day in the forest. The birds are chirping, the deer are prancing, and you're learning the difference between its and its.
Now, down here at the bottom, there's a little triangle. If you hit the triangle, it'll start it. If you hit the equal sign, it'll pause it. You can adjust the volume right here, right? You can make it full screen over here. So I can make the whole thing full screen. And there is a closed caption, which is on right now.
Well, I know they sound the same, but its and its actually mean two different things. Its is the contraction of it and is. For example,
I'm not going to continue with that, but you get the idea. As you hopefully just saw, watching YouTube videos, pretty simple. Whenever you're watching a video, you'll find some controls at the bottom of the video screen, right? And if you don't see them, just hover your mouse over the video. This will allow them to adjust the volume, make the video full screen, turn on captions, etc. The basic way to view a YouTube video is to go directly to YouTube website, which I did, and showed you how to do that. Advertisements and cards. YouTube videos are free to watch, but many now include some form of third-party advertising. And I have to comment a little bit on that. People, when they get popular and they get a lot of viewers, advertisers pay to have their commercial put at the beginning of that person's video. So there are a lot of people out there making money doing this. One of my friends is let's call it a personal trainer. He's in very good shape, and he's started putting out YouTube videos, a lot of them. He puts out 1 or 2 a month, and they've become so popular that advertisers are paying him to get their advertisements put at the beginning of his videos. So he's making a nice income from that. While it's not necessarily required, it is recommended that you sign into YouTube. Signing in allows you to make comments on the videos you're viewing. Right? You can say like it and don't like it. And you share videos more easily and even upload and edit your own videos if you have an account. You'll need a Google account to sign into YouTube. And most of us have a Google account. They're really easy to get. Once you have a Google account, you're ready to sign in and start watching videos. Simply go to youtube.com, sign in, the upper right-hand corner, and enter your Google account information. On the home page, once you've signed in to the home page, what will appear is you'll be seeing trends in popular videos, videos recommended for you, and more. If you see a video you want to watch, just click and start playing it. What they're talking about is this will show up. And you can say, you can click on sending, you can click on library where you've saved videos you want to watch, your history. You can save them in a watch list. Okay. Once you have a Google account, you're ready to sign in and start watching. Sign in the upper right-hand corner. I covered that already. Once you're signed in, the YouTube homepage will appear, and this is what you'll see. No matter where you are on YouTube, you can use the guide on the left side. Let me just bring that up just to make it a little clearer to everybody. This is what they mean by the guide over here. And if I tap it, you see where it says Home, Shorts, Subscriptions. If you subscribe to a channel, whenever that person owns or is putting out that particular video and has a channel, whenever they put out another video, you'll be notified. You'll also notice up here at the top, these are all the categories. Because I just added for older music, they'd added an olders category for me. I was doing one last night, not on news. I did one on flash mobs. They're popular around Christmas time where you're walking through a mall and all of a sudden, a drummer starts playing and they're joined by, and then if different instruments, and they eventually end up with a whole orchestra. So I just clicked on flash mobs, right? And here's one. And you can see the video there. People walking through the video, and then all of a sudden, one person starts playing an instrument, and it builds from there. They're kind of inspiring. If you've ever been caught in one, they're kind of nifty to go to see. But you don't need to see them. You can see them on YouTube. Simply click the menu bar in the upper left-hand corner. I've done that with you, right? That's this little bar right up here to show you your menu of things. So far, I think you're getting the idea that, YouTube's a pretty easy thing to use, and it really is. More and more people are watching videos on the go these days. In fact, more than 40% of YouTube traffic comes from mobile devices. So if you're in the doctor's office, you can be doing YouTube on your phone, right? If you have a Wi-Fi or an internet streaming device connected to your TV, such as Roku, Apple TV, Chromecast, modern gaming console, you're able to watch YouTube videos directly on your TV. They have a YouTube app that you can usually get to on your smart device. You saw me do a search for videos, right? Searching is a great way to find new videos on YouTube. Let's say you're looking for dogs on skateboards, right? Sounds a little silly. There's probably thousands of videos on that one topic. Well, let's try it. See what it generates, right? Let me go back and and get the right thing here. Dogs on skateboards, huh? Dogs on skateboards. Okay. And here we go. Here's all the dogs on skateboards, and it goes on and on and on. Right? All right. And you can click on any one of these and get dogs on skateboards. How about cute kitties? How about cute kittens? Aww. How about that one? But you get the idea again. Pretty easy to do. Sharing is probably one of our favorite things to do on YouTube. After all, who doesn't want to see a funny a dog on a skateboard or a cute kitten, right? To share the video, simply click the share button below the video player and share it. And this is the share button. And the person you're sharing with it will be sent the link and they'll be able to see the video. If you want me to try that, I can do that. So I bring up this video. Here's the advertisement. Signing in allows you to interact with the video you find on YouTube. For example, you can like and dislike it, so the developer of the video gets an idea of what their audience is reacting to. Or leave a comment and share your thoughts. Whenever you're viewing a video, you can click like and dislike button below the video. This tells the video creator whether you enjoyed their video or not, right? You skip over this. We can do comments. You can leave a comment in the box below, right? You type it into the box below the video, then select comment. A note about YouTube comments. It is to be perfectly frank, a lot of comments on YouTube aren't very nice. Many of them are mean, sarcastic, or just plain rude.
I found this on the web.
You'll find some pretty offensive, degrading, and obscene language. This is just something to be aware of as you dive into the world of YouTube. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, as much as I wish it were. The good news is you could turn off on restricted mode to disable comments by default. You can create playlists, and that would be a list of videos that you would create. Right? To create a playlist, you locate and select and save button below the video player. A menu will appear here for you where you can choose to add a video to an existing playlist or create a new one. Any of you who deal with music know that you can create playlists there. It's the same type of technique. Type the playlist name, choose the desired privacy level for the playlist, and then choose Create. Channels are one of the coolest parts of YouTube. A channel is a individual who puts out many videos. They have a channel. All right, so you can see all their content if you go to their channel. Channels are one of the coolest parts of YouTube, providing a quick access to all the videos from the same creator. Subscribing to channels is a bit like creating your own TV network, but with just the videos you want to watch. Okay? Whenever you see the subscribe button, simply click it to subscribe to a channel. Most of the YouTube content, the provider of that content ends his presentation by saying, if you like what you're seeing, click the subscribe button. And that's the little red button at the lower right of your screen. Right? Once you subscribe to a channel, you can select subscriptions in the guide to view recent videos. So you have a guide here on the right. You select it and you say, hey, I want to see what's new from that particular person or channel. And then here we've clicked browse channels, and these are the channels that this particular one person has subscribed to. If you're looking for new channels to add, you can select browse channels near the bottom of the guide to see popular YouTube channels stored by category. So that would be these. Okay. General settings. Let's talk about them a little bit. There are many settings you can change on YouTube. If you select your profile, that would be your picture, the top right-hand corner of the page, and select settings, you'll get an account setting page, which is the one that's pictured here. Now, many of you may be out there saying, Bill, I have had enough. I just want to do what you did. I just want to look at those videos. You can do that. You don't need to get into having your own channel and doing your own thing. You can choose how you want to appear on YouTube by adding your picture. One of the easiest ways to customize YouTube experience is to choose custom playback controls. These settings will apply to every video you watch on YouTube in the future, as long as you're signed into your account. An example of that would be if you prefer to always view videos in the highest quality possible, there's a setting you can save for that. By the same token, if you don't have a very fast internet, you might prefer a lower quality video so you don't get a stuttered video coming through to you. If you're hearing impaired, you may want to have the captions appear on every video. Again, you can set that up so you're always seeing the captions. As I mentioned earlier, YouTube is operated by Google. And like Google, YouTube will keep a record of everything you search for and view on YouTube. The main reason for this is to provide you with a better search results and video recommendations. So if you're looking for a lot of cooking tutorials and cute animals, that's what YouTube will show when you open the home page, will be many of those kinds of selections. And it's also easy to clear it. If you're saying, Google, don't Don't give me all the stuff I used to watch. Okay? By managing your history and your share information. Parental controls. I mentioned this a little earlier. While there's a lot of great creative educational content on YouTube, there's also plenty of adult content, crude humor, violence, and otherwise inappropriate videos you may not want your children to see. Fortunately, you can turn on YouTube's restricted mode to automatically filter and restrict inappropriate videos. The other main feature of restricted mode is that it automatically hides the comments below video. As I mentioned, a lot of those comments are mean, sarcastic, just plain crude. As a result, many people prefer to turn on restricted mode as a way of avoiding that content. To turn on restricted mode, you select your profile picture at the top right. Click Activate Restricted Mode to turn on, right? Then click Restricted Mode off to activate restricted mode to turn it on for your current browser. If you're using YouTube in another browser, you may have to turn it on there as well. Since I haven't done that, I'm going to go there and see what it does. Profile picture. Restricted mode is off, right? So if I click it, and I can activate it. It was that simple. Boy, that was nice. Now I won't get any crude language or inappropriate content. That's pretty nifty. Restricted mode will be enabled and locked in your web browser. You'll need to unlock restricted mode if you want to turn it off. Getting started with your channel, right? So you've decided to share your own videos in YouTube. That's awesome. At the end of the day, YouTube isn't just about viewing, it's about commenting on other people's videos. And I'm sorry, it's not just viewing and commenting on other people's videos, it's about sharing your experiences as well. If you have a hobby, you'd like to tie flies.
Is there something else?
And you're pretty good at tying flies. Start recording a couple of videos of how to do that. Right? And if you've never uploaded a video to YouTube, you already have a channel, just select the profile picture in the top right-hand corner of any YouTube page, then select My Channel. Right? You can think of your channel as a bit of a profile page on another social network site. By default, it will show you videos you've liked and playlists you've created. And once you record and upload your own videos, it's where others can find and view your content. I'm going to skip over. I don't think a lot of you are interested in recording them. Let's switch over to mobile devices. Another one, you can record it. Oh, I'm sorry. On a mobile device, you can actually do a YouTube video on your smartphone, right? If you have you can get really professional with this and create movies. And then you can, whatever your method you choose for recording your video, you can use YouTube Creator Academy that can help you learn more about technical aspects of video production. I'm going to skip over uploading videos. I put my videos out on YouTube for my classes, and I found it rather simple to do, right? So if you have that kind of interest, right? You just go ahead and start trying it and see what happens. And by the way, there is a YouTube video on how to create YouTube videos. Your YouTube studio is how you can edit and modify your YouTubes. And I'm going to stop it right there and ask if there's any questions. Hold on, let me
Bill, one comment I use YouTube videos a lot of times for finding solutions to problems. I always recommend people go through all the comments. Yes, there's a lot of garbage, but a lot of times you find additional information and on topic links or related subject links that will give you additional information that the YouTube video did not provide. Now, sometimes those links are going to be bad, but most of the time you get extra information.
That's a good idea, Tim. That's a really good idea. Check the comments for ways to improve what you're doing, is what you're basically saying. Hey, Phil, do you do any videos?
Yeah, I was running some classes and posted it as well.
Okay. Phil, your mic's muted.
Yeah, Bill, I would wonder if you could comment a little bit about streaming service on YouTube, because I've seen Verizon advertising that they can you cut the cord with Frontier or Comcast or whoever you have, and you can get these 100 channels of YouTube, including live TV with all the basic news services and everything, for like $73 a month. And I was wondering if anybody has done that yet and how satisfied they are with what they're getting.
I'm the
Has
last
anybody-
holdout in my family on YouTube TV. Everybody in my family is on YouTube TV. They've abandoned cable.
I found that you couldn't get, unless you got this subscription, you didn't get the current show. You could get the show the day before or the one that was a week before, but not necessarily unless you bought the subscription. But you could always get like 60 Minutes that's a week old or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You are talking. I'm sorry, Bill. You are talking about two different things here. There's YouTube and there's YouTube TV.
Right.
YouTube TV is the streaming service.
That's
It
correct.
charges you 73. I think I pay 80 something a month for it. And it is just like having cable, but it's coming through the internet. It's totally different than the YouTube that Bill's talking about.
Right.
And Yui, you're actually just getting the TV channels streaming to you all the time?
That's
that
correct.
correct?
I can watch WWSB, the local ABC station in Sarasota, or I can watch the any of the networks out of Tampa on there. And it's local to this area. Those of you who are in other areas, you'll get your local stations. Plus you get all of the, I should say not all of, but you'll get a lot of the major cable channels will come through as streaming as well on YouTube TV. Now, YouTube itself, a lot of times, as she was just saying, a lot of times you can see them next week or the week after. You'll see videos of the same thing, but you can also see a lot of older movies and so on YouTube.
Huey, Huey, do you get much buffering on those channels? Because I know in some cases, especially with Frontier, occasionally you get a lot of buffering, even when you're watching regular cable TV.
I have Frontier, a fiber optic, they're FiOS, and I don't get any buffering. They're very seldom.
Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Bill Sorrentino, I meant, did you have a comment?
No, I was saying, you were saying, have I ever done a YouTube? And I haven't, but
Oh,
I've watched a whole bunch of them, from fixing cars to fixing dishwashers, and it's just a great service. It's like having an uncle that knows everything.
exactly.
One thing that you might want to mention that I didn't hear mentioned is audiobooks.
Oh.
They have a ton of audiobooks on there, and it's really simple to find. You just type audiobooks and the genre that you're looking for, or just and full length audiobooks is a good thing to use, because otherwise you'll get there's a lot of reviewers as well. So you got to be a little careful about that, because you get these 5-minute reviews from amateur reviewers. But there's a lot of audiobooks out there. LibriVox stuff is posted out there. You even get the stuff from audiobooks themselves. When a new book comes out by a popular author, they may take one of the older books of a series and put it up there, and it'll be up there for, a couple of months to promote their current book, which they want you to pay money for. And you don't have to worry about taking it back to the library, because it's always available. So audiobooks are really, really good out there, and you can get a ton of them in just about any area you can think of.
Anybody else have some experience? That was a good one, Joe. Thank you.
Margaret
has her hands. Margaret has her hands up.
I do. My comment was, for my association, I set up a YouTube channel for my association. And what I do, I post all the videos from our Zoom meetings, breaking it up into sections so people can go back and see the sheriff's report or the different things, different topics that were out there. So I've set up a YouTube channel for the association for that purpose. And it's really been well received. And by having people put likes in, I really get the popularity, and that we get a better audience in the community on the things that are out there. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yep. And then there's also, Bill, YouTube live streaming.
Okay.
Have you tried that yet?
No. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
There are programs that are like helper programs. One of them is called OBS Studio, and what it does is it talks to your camera and your computer screen and your microphone, and it feeds all that information up to YouTube. So you could have, for example, a wedding reception or a party or whatever, and set up a camera and point it at the party, and then live stream that party up on YouTube. And there's about a 20-30 second delay from live time to real time. And people that are on your channel will see that and if they're subscribed to your channel, they will know that you are live and available for live streaming.
Is it also recorded in addition to live streaming?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Wow.
And it's recorded directly on YouTube, so you don't have to upload it.
Right.
It's already there.
Huey, doesn't the Tech for Senior do that?
Yeah, the Tech for Senior live on Thursdays. We use a program called StreamYard that sends both to Facebook and to YouTube live feed of what we're doing. But while we're talking, people can be leaving comments, and we can see the comments and react to them and answer them. So there's a lot you can do with live feeds, and it's a really convenient thing to do. Also, Zoom has the ability, if you're the owner of the Zoom account that you're doing your meeting, one of the things you can do is also feed either YouTube or Facebook. I don't think you can do both. I think you can do one or the other and have it live while you're doing your meeting if you wanted to do so.
And I think Geeks on Tour does the live streaming too, doesn't it, on occasion?
Yes. And then they do a private for members only after that. Yes.
Yeah.
The moral of the story here is, if you haven't used YouTube, give it a try. All right, Ann, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
I've got one other comment that I would like to say.
Oh, go, Huey. I'm sorry.
That's all right. One other item that I go to a lot of videos where it's younger people doing the videos. They speak very fast, and sometimes it's hard.
Wait a minute, Huey. They speak very fast for us.
Yes, absolutely. And for some of us, it makes it difficult to pay attention or to understand or get the meaning of what they're trying to say. We lose track of it. You can go into the videos, and under the settings, not only can you change it from 1080p to 720, but you can also change the speed. So instead of having it full speed, you can have it at 3/4 speed. So you can still understand them, but it's still a lot slower.
That's a good one.
The nice thing about it is a video, so you can pause it and go backwards.
Yep.
And then if you want, you can also take, if the closed captioning is on, you can get a copy of the transcript of the text. So if there's something, if there's some points that you want to get and you weren't able to get notes or something like that, you can go back, get the transcript, and then get the points step by step as they're given. That's on the 3 dots section. If you click on 3 dots, you'll see that it says
transcript
or something like that, and you get it there.
Super. Miss Moss, are we ready?
We ready? What a great presentation, Bill. Thank you.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, there is so much to learn. I tell you what. And now we all know where to go to learn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got to watch out because we still have classes. Well, let's see. Anyway, no more questions for Bill? I wanted to mention one that Marcia Berkey sent to everyone. It says, if you are shy, you can upload videos for your family and make them unlisted. So only those you share the link with will see them. It's another fun way to stay connected and to archive the videos with no limit in storage. That surprised me. No limit in storage. But I thank Marcia for that chat that she put on. At any rate, we are now at almost 8:10, ready to choose a winner for a free membership for a year. I mean, for the great, big, exciting, it is an exciting prize. And only thing we ask any more of you is that if you get this free membership, you be willing to submit yourself to an interview with Kate Holmes, who will call you up and she will write the article for you. And all you need to do is send her a picture of yourself and she'll put it in the monitor. And we just started doing this, so we're really excited to do it. So I'm going to see if the people that were if any of the people that were chosen, we choose 5 and we go down the list. And if you're not here within the first, it goes on to the next. And our winner for tonight is Anda Sipolins. Anda, I see you there. Can you unmute yourself and can you unmute yourself and say you're surprised? You're muted.
How do I do it?
Oh,
Hit the microphone.
or hit this, or press the space bar down and start talking. Press the space bar.
Oh,
There you go.
There you
the
go.
whole meeting I was on mute. Yes, I've just come down 2 weeks ago from Canada, missed the first snowstorm, and I'm pleased as punch to be here. And what a nice surprise to get next year's membership for free. That would be wonderful.
We're delighted that you're delighted, and thank you so much for accepting. And Kate will be in touch with you probably within the week.
Okay, you've got my email.
I'm sure we've got it somewhere. You're a member, aren't you?
I am.
Then we've got your email.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Wonderful. What a nice surprise.
Isn't that a great? Well, yeah, and especially coming from Canada, a great place to come from.
Yeah.
Is it cold up there?
They had their first major snowstorm in Ottawa this week, and I see pictures of whiteness. And I don't dare say, by the way, it's 28 degrees here, which is centigrade, when it's like 0 or -0 there. So, yeah. I'm happy to be here. It's a wonderful early Christmas gift because I'm going to be here by myself for Christmas. So it's a lovely treat.
Well, we are thrilled that you have won for tonight, and thank you so much. And
I will see you at the social when I see the emails later on this month.
That's right. And that's going to be in January. So don't everybody forget. We want you all to sign up.
Oh, it's in January, not in December. Okay.
It's not in December. It's going to be in January.
That's fine.
And who's got the date on that? Is it the 18th?
The 16th.
16th.
Okay, that's fine.
16th.
I'm here until the end of March, so I'll certainly be able to attend that.
Oh, for sure. That's great.
Thank you so much. You just made my evening.
Well, that's wonderful. We're thrilled for you. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, take care.
And I want to thank Bill again for a great presentation. Bill, you are the greatest. Thank you so much. I tell you, there isn't much he doesn't know.
Be sure to get your second vaccine shot.
Oh, I've had my 4th already before I came down. I've had 4 in total. Yeah. Plus the seniors flu, not just the flu shot, but the seniors one, which is a stronger one.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Bill, I did have a question now that I'm unmuted on this whole YouTube. When you showed a whole bunch of, each subject, do they have a rating system like on Amazon for the number of stars in terms of, there's so many,
anybody know the answer to that
look
one?
at?
You can see the number of views, but I don't know there's a rating system.
Because otherwise you don't know if you're going to look at crap or if you're going to look at a really useful one. You could waste a lot of time.
Right.
Yeah, that's the important thing about marking like or dislike if there's one that you watch, because if everyone did that, it would make it easier. We would see how many likes they had. But because so many people don't do that, it's really not a good way to decide whether it's a good video or not.
So it's sort of a hit and miss, and just watch until you find something that you will. Okay, that did occur to me when you were scrolling down, showing everything, going, how do you choose? Okay, that's the answer. Thank you, guys.
Instead of the number of stars, you go by how many views that they've had.
Okay.
So if
you're saying
that can be actually for anything. Yeah.
So if a million people have viewed Bill's video by tomorrow, then you'll know that it's a 5-star video.
And he'll be very rich.
That's right.
6 advertisers.
That's right. Watch for the ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I just want to wish every one of you a very, very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas if you are a Christian, and Happy Hanukkah if that appeals to you. And I'm just thrilled that we're all here together, and I hope for peace in this world. Perhaps one day we may get it again.
Yes.
Have a very blessed holiday.
Thank you.
See you in the new year. Our new board will get together next Monday. So those of you who were voted back in, Please don't forget that. And I think maybe another year we might do it so that it's so you won't have to feel embarrassed by just offering your services. We'd love to see other people on the board too. We have a lot of fun, and we'd love to have some new ideas as well. So don't hesitate in the future now to sign up to perhaps get on the board. It's a great experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much of a pay jump do I get this year?
Oh, gee, the same you got last year. Isn't that great? You might increase
double.
it. You might double it. Yes.
Is there not a cost of living allowance also included? You have to ask for that
Yes,
too.
of course.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody. Thank you again. Thank you, Huey, for putting this together. Bill, for having this wonderful presentation.